Hi, this is Cindy from Peters Township Public Library. In July, Danny and I did a program about Pennsylvania Dutch barn art. So we had lots of folks join us. We gave a short historical presentation and then gave them some templates and wooden rounds and paint, and they created these amazing pieces. So here's some pictures of some of the artwork people made. And some folks asked, so we said that we would do a short recording of the historical information that we shared. So, Pennsylvania Dutch barn art, or more colloquially as it is known as hex signs, we asked folks if anyone was a Pennsylvania Dutch, and I found out through this research that I am. So that was a lot of fun. They're also referred to Pennsylvania Germans, and it's a large swath of people, mostly who immigrated from southern Germany, but also other German speaking areas such as Switzerland, Alsace Lorraine, and the old Austrian Empire. Now, where did this folk art originate? Those Pennsylvania Dutch immigrants brought it with them from their places of origin. So these drawings of a miner's inn in Poland from 1601, later the inn was converted into a barn, but you can see the stars and rosettes on this side. So these designs weren't just for barns or buildings, though. This is an 1800 year birth baptism certificate from Center County, Pennsylvania, that again shows those rosettes and circular designs. And then this is a bridal chair that was carved and given to someone in 1831 as a wedding gift to a Hessian bride. And it's from Nuremberg, Germany, and a museum there. So here you can see the hearts, the tulips, the birds, a lot of the same things and symbols that you see within hex designs as well. So why do we call them hex signs? Well, this guy right here, you can blame him or thank him depending on your feelings for the current term. Mr. Photographer Wallace Nutting traveled through New England area taking pictures of the area and talking with people. So in his 1924 book called Pennsylvania Beautiful, Wallace shared that someone told him that the folk art was a connection to witchcraft. So he shared that this only came from a single source, but the term stuck, and they're known today as hex signs. So the line from his book said, "The ornaments on barns found in Pennsylvania go by the local name of hexafoos. These decorative marks were potent to protect the barn, or more particularly the cattle, from the influence of witches. The hexafoos was added to its decoration as a kind of spiritual or demonic lightning rod." So the hex sign myth. A few years later, a man was murdered in York County, and it made national headlines, and it was referred to as the Hex Hollow or Hex Murder, because there was a connection to witchcraft within the trial. But not everyone agreed that things had anything to do with hex signs or hex and witchcraft. So the poster on the left is from a movie that came out about the Hex Hollow murder. So it's a film about the 1928 murder of Nelson Reimeyer in York County, PA, where several young men, we're talking teens, were told that they were being cursed by this man. And so a practitioner of hex art told the young men that they needed to go burn some of his hair. Long story short, they ended up killing him and tried to burn down the house. And this made big national headlines. But again, not everyone agreed that hex signs were because of hex and witchcraft. So on the right side is a pamphlet from 1953 titled Hex No by Alfred L. Shoemaker. No matter what the interpretation is, they were something that are here to stay and definitely have stuck around. So they play a heavy part in tourism for areas and are truly unique to our state, although they have traces and elements that you can find all over the world. So this is a quote from Preston A. Barba's address called Our Barns from 1948. "Here in the New World, the signs were like links in a long chain that bound them to the past." So whether you think they will ward off evil or help bring good luck, or if they are just for nice, maybe you will make your own and share it with us too. Thanks.